Well, howdy, people. How's everyone doing this fine morning? Hope you're doing good. I need to get up and get a shower. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock. I've been up since about 7. I like getting up early now. I don't know why. It's just something new for me. Kind of sucks this year, or the last year kind of killed both my 1099 jobs, other than the one that I've been building myself, my self business. It killed both of them, and both of them being WAG and Lime. I mean, the moment that they came out with the scooters last year, like 2 weeks later, COVID-19 hit, and then everything was basically fucking destroyed, just like the economy. And I mean, a lot of people that come to my channel, they don't realize that I don't fucking like how the economy is right now. You don't realize that, then I don't know. Maybe you're watching the wrong channel. But the point I'm making is if the economy was better right now, everything that I'm saying that I would be doing right now would already be done. Yeah. If the economy didn't fucking take a big giant shit right when it was just getting so damn good, I hadn't worked so much in my whole damn life. All right. I was working almost 4 jobs at one time and point. It's like between 2019 and 2020, I was working basically 4 jobs. And people don't get that. People just think, oh, this motherfucker sits on his ass all day long. No, I don't. I really don't. Also, I invest in the stock market. So everybody that's always assuming that I just sit on my ass, you're the one making an assumption. That's your own ass fault. This is some fucking warm coffee. Almost hot enough to burn your tongue. Oh, I know why that's there. I'm leaving that piece of paper there. I write passwords on my damn desk. Point blank. Yeah, I write them on my damn desk. There's a piece of wood on my desk that I write my passwords on. Yeah. Stupid idea, but you know what? In the off chance that I somehow wind up mysteriously missing, dead, or the latter, then everybody has the fucking way to get into my shit. And all my stuff doesn't just go to the wayside. And by everybody, I mean the people that I live with, or the person that I live with has a way to get into my shit. I know it sounds stupid to some, but hey, that's the way I operate. It's the way I've operated for a long time. And personally, when I have people over here, I throw stuff over that. That easy. Whatever. That, and I don't have people over that I can't trust anymore. I've learned a lot of things about oneself. And when you learn about oneself, aka yourself, you learn how to be alone a lot of the time. Even though isolation does cause anxiety, depression, suicide, and various other things, you learn how to be alone. But at this time and point in my life, I don't want to be alone anymore. I'm being honest. I do not want to be alone. Is what it is. At the same time, though, I'm getting better at rapping. I'm fucking basically mimicking Struggle Jennings and Jelly Roll until I can't fucking speak, you know? It's like I'll sing until my voice goes out. And, you know, I feel as if you want to get better at something, Imitate people that are already good at something. And until you imitate them so long that you become your own thing. And I'm not saying chase clout from other people. I'm not saying that at all, because I've never been no fucking clout chaser. And if you got that misconception from this channel, then you're, again, on the wrong channel. Because I don't give a fuck about the clicks. I don't give a fuck about the likes. I don't give a fuck about the views. Yeah, I just said fuck 5 times, 6 times. Sorry. Is what it is. But the point I'm making is, my videos, do I ever put them okay for kids? No. Because I don't suit my vernacular to the level of that of children. I may cuss like a sailor, but does that mean I'm not an intellectual? Nope. By the way, this t-shirt here is one of my favorite bands. Always will be. It's a punk rock band. Oh, wow. Yep. Losing the weight. It doesn't look like it when I'm sitting down, though. Anyway, favorite band in the whole world. I've seen them a total of 7 consecutive times. Every time they came to California, I'd go out and see them. And I'm telling you, even if you're not a punk rocker and you go to one of their shows, you're still going to feel welcome just like any other person. And even if you're not even like really into that music, they'll still make you feel welcome, and you'll have a hell of a fucking time. They're the same music, if I'm not mistaken, if not similar music, or they started off the movie A Clockwork Orange. And I'm just taking this from what I learned in my music class. And Wendell Carlos, aka now Wendy Carlos, the first person to ever go transgender. Not that I agree with that. That's not my place to judge at the end of the day, right? But still one of my favorite bands. And without Wendell Carlos, this band would really never have existed, because without that movie, they would have never got their big break. And I think that was like in the mid 70s or early 70s. Anyway, the point I was making is, I love music. And if you can't tell that I'm like producing reaction videos because I love music, then again, as I've said 4 times already, you're on the wrong channel. I'm not here about hate anymore. I'm not here to tear people down. I'm not here for any of that shit. I'm not here for people to say the N-word or whatever they feel that day. Because at the end of the day, I still see that word as just a word. And that's my personal beliefs. Doesn't make me a racist, just makes me aware that there are words out there that hurt other people's fucking feelings. I had like 10 people jump off my channel the other day, or the other week, like day after or day of Christmas, because somebody said something on Discord. You know what? If you get so offended by words, they're just words. At the end of the day, you're letting other people rent space in your head for a word, for a 4-letter word, or whatever, any word, for an 8-letter word. Sorry. A lot of people don't know how to have joy and happiness in their life. They forget like the golden rule. They forget what the Bible taught them as a kid. You know, they forget how to act. And I get that sometimes even I forget how to act. Even I forget how to act. We're all bigoted in this world. Like Rob Schneider said, we're all bigots. We're all bigots. Every single person on this rock is a bigot. The first thought you have, it's always going to be bigoted. Don't tell me it isn't, because it is. We're all bigots. We all don't like something because of something else. And then what people don't realize, this last 2-year season, this last fucking shit show of an election, we've all just been useful idiots to these people. Useful idiots. And what I mean by that is, Stalin said it best. They're just people, but they're also useful idiots. And that's history repeating itself. If you can't see it, look back. You'll see what I'm saying. It's been implemented so many damn times that it's like what we saw on the 6th was going back to Roman days. Really. Going back to Roman days. You know, in Roman days, they used to just throw people off buildings and say, that's that. That's what I'm talking about. And no, yeah, as a country, are we that? We haven't been that in a long, long, long time. And what I mean by that, we haven't been a country as a whole. And I know I'm straying off what I originally started this video on, but I felt like doing this video last night. And you know, it's to the point. People aren't going to hear you unless you're telling it to them through a screen. People aren't going to hear you unless you go out of your way to make it a point. And basically, people aren't even going to hear you unless they really want to hear you at all. I had to turn on a little more light. It wasn't bright enough in here. Don't be fooled by the Hegelian dialect. The one side, okay, I want you to understand this. There's one side at the top. And then there's these two other sides that are being used as pillars. The one side at the top is the person running all the shit show. We already know who that is. Everybody, every time you mention that motherfucker's name, oh, gotta ban it. But the point I'm making is not that. The point I'm making is we fell right into the trap. We fell right into it. That's why they won. We fell right into their trap. They were laying this trap since almost 2 years ago, and we fell right into it. And there's a reason I haven't been doing politically based videos, because I got sick and fucking tired of people arguing back and forth over nothing. We're all fucking Americans that live in this country, but yet we got to argue over stupid fucking political beliefs. If you live in this country, you've taken that oath of citizenship, you are an American. I'm sorry to tell you. No matter how much you don't like that fact, you are an American. And that's what people have forgotten. They've forgotten, they put their party so high over being American. People over party. You know, that's what this country was founded on, was people over party. I don't care if you're a Democrat, liberal, conservative, Republican, libertarian, whatever you label yourself as. You're really just a person. At the end of the day, you're a person first. You live on this planet first. Start treating people like you actually respect them. Yeah, that's coming from an ex-drug addict. But you know what's different about me? Yeah, you could sit there and judge me off my past, but then there's 77 fucking million fingers pointing back at you. That's 70 times 7 times 7 times, yeah, it goes infinite, or whatever. Sorry, I'm not always good with words. It's probably why I haven't wrote enough songs yet. I suck with words. I'm not always good at articulating the words into the right fucking spot. What I'm trying to get at is we spend so much time, so much wasted time, just letting other people rent space in your head. And you shouldn't. Another thing other people shouldn't do, don't live your life out for somebody else. The moment you start doing that is the moment you've already lost. When you live your life out for others and you can't enjoy your simplicity of your own happiness, aka you can't enjoy your own being alone with your own thoughts, then basically you've already let the fucking devil win. And yeah, I said the devil. You've already let the devil win. You've already let him in your head. And you can't get out of that. You can't go backwards when you've already let something in. It's the same concept with toxicity and negativity. It's like if you let toxicity into your life, then everything around you is just going to become as that toxic. I got to check my stocks real quick. Woo! We went back up. Anyway, if you want my advice, if you're ever into wanting to invest money into yourself and you don't know how to do it exactly, make a Fidelity account. It's the easiest thing I ever did in my whole life. Not to mention, they have little things on there that teach you the ins and outs of the stock market. Just like, but you know what's one thing better about Fidelity is it's free. A lot of it's free. Not like, what's that other company? Fuck, I can't remember the name. They're not like that company. I'm trying to think of. So there's this other company I tried to do this with 4 years ago, and they wanted $2,000 down or something like that, or more than $2,000, like $3,558 or some shit like that. Some outrageous price, right? But they helped you invest it. And I can't remember for the life of me what that freaking company is called, but when I do, I'll talk about it again, obviously. But if it weren't for that company that I paid $150 and sat inside their seminar class and all that, I wouldn't know shit about the stock market. Quite honestly, me being honest with everyone on YouTube, I dropped out of high school. I dropped out to do things my way. Wasn't the best decision in the world. If you were to ask me, I'd tell you, if you're still in school, stay in. Even though they're indoctrinating the fucking nation, stay in school. Try to learn what you can from the indoctrination and use that in the way that you don't get mind warped or brainwashed. And yeah, I believe in brainwashing by said system that you're learning from, because I know the curriculum lately is basically all liberal based, and it's bullshit. And when you love something in life, I'm just gonna throw this out there. When you love something in life, chase it, but don't chase it so hard that you scare it the fuck away. Like me, I'm chasing my dreams, or at least trying to. Yesterday, I cleaned this whole space right here next to me so that I can move this desk down half an inch that way. And then I'm going to build a booth right next to my damn computer here, where I can go in and I can close the door and I can rap in. Yeah. But everybody always assumes this motherfucker's not ever going to do anything he says he's going to do. Well, that's your own ass fault. And there's a reason I don't have my videos made for kids. There's a reason. Because I have a mouth. And should I deviate or censor my mouth so that somebody's kids can come and watch my videos? Maybe in the future I will, but not right at this very point in time. Be honest, I deal with a lot of anxiety. I don't like to call it depression because I don't really get depressed. I get so anxious that I can't focus on shit. Basically anxious into the point that I give myself a freaking panic attack. Gotta let her out. Don't get wet, Elle. Oh, shit. Drop the keyboard. But, you know, it's crazy that I get upset this already. We literally did let them win. It's like so many spineless people inside of Congress that don't speak for the American people. And I don't really care what your feelings are on that. If you can't even let somebody have their day in court, then that blatantly says that there was enough, you know what, evidence, facts to back up what everybody else in this country feels right now. And I'm sorry to tell everybody that voted for dumbass Biden, because I didn't. I would never vote for a fucking pedophile in my life. And I'm sorry to tell you that he'll be gone in like 2 years. Literally. He won't even make it to a 4-year term. I give him 2 years, 6 months, and 1 day. And then we'll have dumbass Kamala. And if you don't get what I mean by that, what they're trying to pull on Trump right now, they'll pull on Biden. And I hope Nancy Pelosi gets Gitmo. I really do. That's me. But hey, you know, at the same time, those are Americans. Are they good Americans? Probably not. Probably scum of the earth, scumbags, you know. But at the same time, I don't try to judge people off of that. I judge based off of the principles of what I've seen. And what I've seen come from her the past 3 years, out her fucking mind, ape shit. Hence why there's still a picture of her back there with 100 darts in her head, basically. Hey, we're all allowed to have fun, right? Got to get your anger out somehow. So I'm not really hip to all these new kids and their statements and all that, but somebody the other night tried to say that my content is stoic. You know, if you feel it's so damn stoic, then why even come to it? Basically tried to put the Moe head again or up next to my. I don't know if maybe I'm misreading that, or I don't get you kids in this day and age's colloquialisms. I don't get what the stupid little fucking emojis mean. I really don't talk in emoji. So, you know, if you want to talk to me and you want to leave a comment on my shit, talk with something other than a fucking emoji. You know, use words. Use those things that God gave you. Or use your voice. Yeah. Basically, I'm not in life to make dumb choices anymore. If you make dumb choices, you and I probably aren't alike. Because I'm at the point in life where I'm trying to fix my dumb choices, my dumb mistakes. I'm trying to fix how I treated people back in the day. That's one of the fucking hardest things to do, by the way. To prove you're not the person you used to be. To prove that you don't just fucking have the reaction at a dime anymore, that you don't just fucking go off on a damn fucking thing. Because personally, half the time I don't even know what to call them, anger issues. I don't believe in this world that I'm bipolar at all, because it's like I haven't been on medication in almost 15 years. I'm not going out there and getting her. She can come back to the door when she wants. She's sitting there barking at the neighbor's little pit bull Aussie cattle dog or some shit like that. Dogo Argentino pit bull, bull terrier, Staffordshire terrier. That's what she is. That's why she does that. It's her way of communicating. It's her way of saying other dogs stay away. It's her way of saying back off. When you're a deaf dog, you have a lot of communication skills that people don't realize deaf dogs actually have. Having a deaf dog has taught me a lot of patience, along with playing the stock market. That'll teach you shitload of patience, a shitload. And the only reason I mention this is because, you know, when you're playing it and you're sitting there watching money go bloop, 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 bloop. It kind of drives you crazy. In the future, like a couple weeks from now, I'm going to start doing my Patreon thing every now and then, and only videos that aren't really permitted on YouTube per se, or if they were unprivated on YouTube, they'd probably get me banned. Let's use the correct terminology. But yeah, I was thinking like story time kind of thing. And kind of what I've been doing here. I've always had somewhat of a gift of a gab. I've always been able to just talk and talk to myself too. And people don't get that. And maybe people think I'm crazy for it, but and when you really like somebody, I'm just going to throw this out there because I've liked somebody for a long time, very long time. When you really like somebody, say how you feel. Don't wait. Say how you feel right away. Even if that person doesn't reciprocate those feelings, say how you feel. It's okay to say how you feel. Really is. It's okay to have your fucking emotions right here. It is. You don't have to be that hard ass all the goddamn time. Trust me, I know about being a hard ass because I've been an asshole, a hard ass, a dickhead to everybody I fucking know. And I saw what that did. It did nothing but push people away, turn people away, and make people hate you. Coffee always makes me sweat anymore. That's why I only drink it once in a while. And you know what? Don't make choices over other people. Don't choose people over drugs. Yeah, my greatest thing I could ever tell any of you on YouTube. Do not choose people over drugs. Do not make the choice to think that you need drugs over people. Because when you isolate, like I said earlier, when you isolate, that is the true method of insanity. And I know a lot about choosing drugs over people. I've done it. And I don't care who judges me for this video. That's your own fucking, like I've said before, that's your own ass fault. If you're going to judge somebody else off their past and not their present, then you really never knew their past or their present. I don't mean to act like I'm getting all worked up, but I'm very passionate about the shit I'm saying right now. And if people can't tell passion from outrage or outcry, then I'm sorry. Again, this is the wrong channel to be on. I've had a lot of time to think to myself these past few days. And, you know, part of it is I've been separating my brain from this toxic website called Facebook. Toxic. You're not even allowed to make fun of Facebook or Google anymore. Or you're not even allowed to have comedy anymore because people have forgotten how to laugh. I'm still trying to figure out how you exactly take your firearm to another state and all that. But yeah, well, basically what I'm saying is choose people. Don't choose their politics. Don't defriend somebody because of their politics. Don't, and I can't stress this enough because I've had to literally defriend thousands of people because they wouldn't stop harassing me based off of my political opinion. And when you take it from you know, just trashing someone because they have a difference in beliefs than you into harassing someone, you've gone too far. And that's a part of what Facebook was being sued for earlier this year. But now they have immunity, just like Google. And Section 230 should be illegal, if you ask me. Y'all should be responsible for anything and everything that's on your platform because you own it. We don't own it. You guys made that abundantly freaking clear. We don't own a damn thing about either one of these websites. And I know I'm getting angry again, but I'm passionate about what I feel. I'm passionate about the fact that, you know, we're just watching our rights float out the door. Float. Just fucking go right out the door. And nobody's even speaking up about it. Nobody's saying a damn thing about it. What are we supposed to do? We're not just supposed to sit there and stay silent. Our founding fathers didn't sit there and stay silent to take this country, by the way. They fought blood, sweat, and tears for this land. They did. Some of you'd know that if you went out and freaking studied any part of history. And I know a lot about history on all sides, not just Republican, Democrat, etc. You know, some Republicans were Democrats before they were Republicans back in the 1800s. They were called the Whig Party. Oh, but, you know, I'd be a dumb cunt if I didn't know that. And I'd be a dumb cunt because all you motherfuckers think is, oh, Nick the Dick doesn't know shit. Oh, really? Took me about 4.5 years to get 2 degrees. You know how long it usually takes anyone who goes to college for a medical degree? 8 to 12 years. Yeah. And I don't mean to toot my own damn horn. I'm just pointing the facts out. After this year, I'll have a 5.5 GPA. Basically says I'm very intelligent. I just don't know how to articulate it. Hell, even Albert Einstein had problems articulating things. Does that mean he was an idiot? He built fucking, what was it, 3 bombs? 1 that didn't work, 2 that did. Yeah. He also basically turned what is it, pi into a theory or something like that. The theory of pi or whatever. But that didn't really happen until after people had already read his manuscripts and shit like that. I think that didn't happen really until he was already dead. That they started using that all the time. See, I'm not that great at math or science. I'm just going to generalize it for you. Those are my two worst subjects. Even though I am technically I've technically done enough classes in science to also have a degree in that. Just throwing that out there, but I didn't go to school for just that. I went to school for my history degree. And yeah, again, I don't mean to toot my own damn horn, but at the fucking end of the day, history degree, and now I'm only 3 classes away from obtaining a music major. So it's like, y'all thought I was just sitting back, getting fat and getting high. That's the problem. You thought about somebody else. And that was your problem. That was your first mistake, was thinking. Sorry, I'm responding to a message. So it takes me a little time. I'm gonna have to take a 5-minute break because I gotta go take a, you know what? Yeah. So I'll be back in about 5, maybe 7 minutes, depending on how long it takes. Restroom over here, you know. People don't know that how big my room is. Here, look, look. It's a mess right now, but look, look, look. It's a pretty big room. Yeah, like I said in the chat just now, when I was typing on my phone, oh, that steak. That steak hurt my stomach last night. Either that or it was the coffee just like 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna start trying to stop saying the F word so damn much, so that my channel actually gets some views. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get people that are older probably don't want to hear that every freaking 10 seconds, but you know what? I'm not the generation that was raised like that. I get it. I get my grandfather taught me right from wrong as a kid, but at the same time, that mofo taught me a lot of bad shit. He gave me my first dip. I mean, come on now. Which, by the way, I don't dip anymore, but he gave me my first dip that I ever had. And I've told this story a couple times, but we're out fishing, got stung by a wasp or a yellow jacket or something like that, right on the hand. And I'm not even joking about this. I know a lot of people have a story like this, but this story of mine is true. And we're out on the lake. I used to live in Lake Havasu. I'll just throw that out there, LHC. And we're fishing for striper and bass and what else? Rainbow trout, I think it was. And all of a sudden, the bees just started swarming or whatever they are, yellow jackets, bees, they're all the freaking same. One makes honey, one doesn't, yada, yada. One kills the other, one doesn't. You get the point. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the sting. Okay, so they started swarming. I think it was because I had some sort of juice or something they liked. And we were just sitting there fishing from a little boat, just fishing. And, that's one of the greatest memories I have with my grandfather. But, he even was my step grandfather, but he was the only person I knew as grandpa my whole life. So he was my grandfather. And basically what I'm getting at is it stung me right in the center of the palm. Ever since I've known I was allergic to bees, allergic to most things. I mean, if I get stung more than once, I'm going to go in a hyperbolic or whatever they call that shock. But it stung me. I pulled back my fishing pole because obviously I was a young kid at that time and my hand was stinging really bad. And so he pulls out this bag of, I think it was Levi Garrett. It might have been beech nut, but he had it rolled up in his fishing gear. He used to keep a bag in there all the time. He only ever chewed when he was out trying to catch fish, because if you sit there and you smoke cigarettes all the time while you're trying to fish, you're actually scaring the fish away because there's chemicals in those cigarettes. To whereas if you're sitting there chewing, it's a little easier to get them not scared away, because then you can spit into a cup or whatever the fuck. But he spit some tobacco juice right into the palm of my hand. And basically he said, now give it a few minutes. And here, gave me my first chew. That was the first time I ever chewed any tobacco in my life. He's like, it'll take away the sensation of the burning. Smartest man I ever met in my life. Literally. Taught me how to paint. Taught me how to do upkeep on houses. Taught me a whole lot of shit. And, there ain't a day that goes by that I don't miss that motherfucker. Ain't a day. Got me all fucking teary-eyed now. But that's not the point. The point is, there's only so many people that come in and out of your life that you could trust without a shadow of a doubt. There's only so many. My gun parts get here today. I just thought I'd share that. My gun parts get here today. I'll be going out and trying to load 32 rounds into that clip first time. First of all, I have to go find rounds. And I mean that. I have to go find rounds. There's only probably like 3 shops with rounds right now. My brother found a guy online that's selling them, doing personal sales. He has a personal license to do so. So he has an FAA license. So, but the point is he's also selling, what is it? Reloaders and stuff. He's selling I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm a little bad with remembering all the gun information. I guess I should get better on that, but he what are they called? Projectile. Sorry, I couldn't freaking think of the damn word. Or not projectiles. He sells both. He sells the hold up. The the cartridges to like reload. He sells reloaders. He sells all that stuff. He sells what is it called though? I want the exact name. Yeah, cartridges. He sells cartridges. He sells the part that makes it go boom, you know? Pew pew. Sells it all. But the point is like even if I can't find ammo, my brother said he would buy me some. I just have to pay him back. Yeah, I'm wiping my face on an American flag. It says "We the People" on it. Just trying to get all the tears out of my eyes because, you know, that story always makes me cry anymore. Because I remember he's not around. He's only right here now. Those were the good old days when I could just go out and fish and enjoy life. And, you know, I'm trying to get back to that here where I live right now. But I have to wait till Friday or the weekend to go out fishing. Because there's other things that I need to spend money on first. And yeah, prioritize. You got to learn how to prioritize as you become an adult. If you don't ever learn how to prioritize, you're going to end up spending all your money on shit that doesn't mean a damn thing. Brain force. I just felt like if you're wondering what this whole video is about, it's just me shooting the shit. It's just me talking to people. I mean, like next time I would probably do it from StreamYards so other people can jump in. But the thing I don't like about StreamYards is I don't like having that stupid little label in the fucking corner. They need to fix that about YouTube. Like they need to allow it to where people can do these group calls again because honestly, I don't care what your problem was with Google Hangouts. It was better than sitting here streaming by yourself, basically talking to yourself. But at the same time, I don't mind talking to myself, but it's like it makes you look a little crazy. I should make shirts that said or that say, "I survived Obama. I'm sure you'll survive Biden." I should make those. And then say on the back, Impeach Joe. Or impeach Deed's nuts. That was a joke, by the way. That was me showing that I don't agree with any of his stance. And you know what? I don't have to. But at the same time, just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean we can't be friends. That neighbor's a liberal. That neighbor's a liberal. That neighbor's a liberal. That neighbor's a liberal. We're still friends. I'm telling the truth. I'm surrounded by damn liberals. Hell, even the guy probably up the street is. Who knows? I'm just making assumptions off of shit that I don't know yet. I know most of these people that are around me are liberals because they flat out stated they were. It's like, wow, so you move away from another state and you still vote the same way. Okay, so there's this old saying, think the same old shit you've always thought, you get the same old shit you've always got. And that's one to live by. Same thing applies towards your anyone's political views, even my own. It's about being open-minded. When you're open-minded, then you can truly call yourself an American. When you remember that, yeah, we did fight for our freedoms in this country. We did fight to have freedoms in this country. But before they fought, they tried to handle it legally. Just throwing it out there. I know I keep jumping back and forth, but really, I'm bored. Okay? I have no one to talk to in this state because everybody I know lives so damn far apart in this state that I can't hang out with them on a daily basis. And I used to be that guy that was hanging out with everybody on a daily basis. I used to be that guy that everybody wanted to go over to his house. Yeah. I don't know what happened. Maybe I became an asshole. Shit happens. I do know one thing. I'm sick and tired of all these fake ass spam calls. Because it makes you think that somebody important is calling you. Nah. Just more spam. But yeah, I'm going to end up having to take a loss this year for my business, but it is what it is. When you first start a business, you sometimes do take losses. Anybody who has ever taken any business etiquette classes knows that. But that's neither here nor there. I've still got chili peppers galore, and they made it through the winter. I've got aloe vera galore. I've got stuff that, I'm trying to stick around things that, help the body, like aloe vera. I want to get turmeric planted. I want to get more potatoes planted. I've got plenty of potatoes right now. I want to get a whole section where it's just nothing but onions. I want to tear out all my old onions and plant them in the section that I want to put them in now. And then, yeah, it's like I've got a lot of work to do out there, but not enough freaking wood. And I got to go around looking for pallets that people are just throwing out because that's the cheaper way to go right now. Because if you're going to Home Depot or Lowe's, I'll just throw this out there. I spent $1,800 between Lowe's and Home Depot on that greenhouse, and that was part of my loan. But you guys don't need to know, obviously, personal information. But the point I am making is I spent half of a third. Half of the loan because I got about $6,000, but I spent roughly half of it on just building the greenhouse. The other half, I went out and I had fun on my damn birthday. Everybody should have fun on their damn birthday. That and bought food around the house. We had enough food for like 5-6 months. Now it's starting to dwindle down, though. I'll be honest. Yeah, I took care of what needed to be taken care of, aka taking care of business, taking care of your family first, and everything else second. But yeah, if you ever have something to say to somebody and you can't just articulate it out to them, maybe you really didn't mean to say that to them. And what I mean is, don't be afraid to tell people how you really feel about them. Like, I did that last night. Somebody straight up dogged me like almost a year and a half ago. I flat out told them off last night. It's like, if you're going to invite people to your YouTube channel all the time, and this is me throwing this out there. I ain't throwing shade at nobody. I'm just throwing out the facts. You're going to invite people to your YouTube channel, but then you won't let them up on your panel when you're doing a StreamYard or any of that. Why'd you invite them to begin with? I get it. People don't know other people, but at the same time, how are you ever going to get to know somebody else if you're too one-sided and you can't let somebody have their time of day? You can't let somebody speak. You can't let somebody even have a word. And that's how I feel about all this banning, this shadow banning that's going on in the government right now. That's how I feel about the First Amendment basically being thrown down the garbage chute. That's how I feel about the Second Amendment going to be attacked next. It's like, I don't feel that this is right. I don't feel that we actually as Americans have a say anymore. But that's me. That's not you. And maybe I should just stop watching all the damn echo chambers. Maybe that's why I'm not on YouTube or not on Facebook for a whole fucking week. Is because maybe, just like everybody else, I need a damn break. And I feel like none of us as a whole have gotten a break from the bullshit of the media, because everybody just sits there and believes without questioning a damn thing. I'm sorry, but when I was growing up, my grandfather taught me very well to question everything. And always question the government. And he even served under Ronald Reagan, protecting Ronald Reagan. Which, lo and behold, I just come to find out I'm related to Ronald Reagan the other day. Related to Ronald Reagan, related to the second president, related to the fifth president, related to the first president, some way, shape, or form. Yeah. My bloodline goes all the way back to the founding of this country. That's why I believe so much in being patriotic, regardless of party. That's why I believe in being so damn passionate as well. I mean, if we lose the passion for what we have, we've already lost it all. I've been to a third world country where they don't have all the things we have here. I remember having this little toy axe somewhere around here. But the point is this little wooden axe, right? I brought this home from after going to the beach out there in the Dominican. And because I wouldn't give it away to one of these kids, see, you don't make the mistake of giving away shit while you're in a third world country, because then they think that you'll give everything away. And then the other point I'm making is don't be giving away stuff, because when you go, or when they come back, they'll come back with a machete or a hatchet because you wouldn't give them a toy. I'm not joking on that. That actually happened to me. I think I was 21 years old. But yeah, if we just stand idly by, kiss your country goodbye, kiss your freedoms goodbye. I don't mean to sound like a defeatist, but if we just stand idly by and let them pass some bullshit, all these companies, 503Cs and all the others, they're going to start disappearing, just like Parler did the other night. Getting deplatformed. That one's empty. I should start throwing all these empties away. Oh, there's a little bit in there. Not enough to have a full tank, though. There's a little bit in that one, too. I guess I'll throw them out after I empty them. I tend to try to empty every little bit of juice out, so I'm making sure I've got my money's worth. I really need a shower, though. My hair's frowing. That's what happens when you have long hair and it's curly. Basically, what I'm trying to get people to realize, don't kick yourself in the nuts for your old decisions. That's part of it. Don't make your decisions based off of politics either. Because if you do that, you'll basically have nobody around you. Not a damn soul. I'm speaking from experience. If you don't believe me, then you obviously haven't experienced it yet. I hate that you can't go and look at a person's profile anymore on the side chat. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. So I still have the fish tanks downstairs other than this one right above my head. Yesterday I went downstairs. Half of my 25-gallon was emptied all over the ground. All the fish were still alive because the filter was down low enough, but still, if I hadn't have gone down there and seen it when I did, my fish would have all been dead. I have 3 fish in there, so it's really not that they were like struggling or anything. But if I wouldn't have went down there and not seen it, I would have been out of almost $400 between the fish and the coral and everything else. At least, maybe 300. Maybe I'm over speculating on that or overcompensating. But yeah, basically, I just threw fresh water back in there and then topped the rest off with salt water. And hopefully everything's still alive today. I haven't gone down there and checked yet because the lights aren't on yet. I think it's so dumb that you can't even go live on YouTube without 1,000 subscribers anymore, other than from a computer. I think it's retarded. But that's me. And I'm going to have to take another bathroom break before long. Damn coffee goes right through me. Ugh. Oh, God. Yep. Another bathroom break coming. Because my stomach hates me. Not that I really care about the views and all that, but I just thought I'd share with you people out there that do actually watch my channel. I'm at 800 views by the end of the day for the week. And later today, I'm going to drop another reaction video. So be looking forward to that. Oh, my stomach. Eek. And one of them being Johnny Cashville, but I have to send him that before I just shoot it up because otherwise I'll get hit with a strike, and I don't want to play that. I have permission from him, so just like anyone who's a fan of Johnny Cashville has permission right now because he's doing a $500 giveaway. I just thought I'd throw that out there. And he's doing that based off of Instagram, not YouTube. So YouTube don't think you're gonna get no fucking money off that. But yeah, I've already done a reaction video. I just need to shoot it over to him. It's about 4 minutes long. It was like one of the shorter ones I've done, but I know I'm trying to work better at getting like being all together when I'm in the room. But I got up one time during the video to go grab my gun because he said gun toting patriot, yada yada. But the point I'm making is good video, good artist. Check out or I think hold on. Give me just 1 second. Is it Austin? Yeah, Austin Foreman. I think it is. Check out Austin Foreman too, because I also see Johnny Cashville sharing Austin Foreman all the time. Yeah, I get it. He may be a parody rapper or a parody singer. Not exactly rapper. I'd call him more of a parody country singer. But he's got some good music too. He's funny too. But yeah. If you ever have strong feelings about something, you got to be passionate about it. And if you're not passionate about it, you're really not that strong. You really don't have that strong of feelings towards it. And basically, what I was trying to make out in this video today is learn where your passion is, learn where your drive is, learn what makes you a better person, but not the shitty person at the same time. And if you can take anything I say from this video, take that, because I don't want you to leave my channel thinking, oh, this guy's just some negative piece of shit that's trying to put everybody down. No, I'm trying to get you to realize I've had a lot of mistakes in my life, and I want other people to learn from my mistakes in the way that I have. And my stomach's telling me, hey, you got to go. If you don't go now, it's going to be over. Anyways, this has been a good hour and 30 minutes almost. I thought I'd end it at an hour and 30. I just came in to shoot the shit, shoot the breeze, try to have a good day and get you guys understanding on what my level of thinking is, because I don't think like a lot of people. I have a different mindset than a lot of people. And if my mindset can somehow help other people, then so damn be it. But at the same time, to those people who think I'm a stoic motherfucker, you don't know me. You just know what you see on a screen. Bluntly. And that's as easy as I can say it. And when you put a Moby little that's what they're called, the little guy, the Moby little stoic guy. Yeah, I had to look that up to even know what it fucking meant. When you talk in emojis, it kind of says you're an idiot. No, it doesn't kind of say you're an idiot. It's just like saying, if you say a woman after amen, you are a moron. It's the same concept. Sorry, but amen is a universal word, and it always has been a universal word. And you're not going to change it just because you want to change some sort of vernacular to suit your own interest. And that's how I feel on that. And you won't change how I feel on something. Just like, most liberals won't change on how they cry about everything. And by the way, I collectively take my information from both sides. I collectively go around and look for what's true and what's false. And, it's sometimes in this day of information or disinformation, you can't really tell what's true and false. You can't really tell a lot of things from watching news anymore. When was the last time you actually saw news reporters, news anchors actually predict the news or actually talk about the news? Last 4-5 years, all they've talked about is Donald J. Trump every single day. No wonder they wanted him out of the White House. I mean, they fucking hate him so much they got a hard on for him. And like I said earlier in this video, don't let others rent space in your head rent free. AKA, that means don't let others hold so much power in your head that you can't set yourself free. Tell people how you feel. And if they feel indifferently about it, who gives a fuck? Really? You can't do nothing about it. People are always going to be people. And we need to learn to accept people for being people. I don't know any other way to say that other than with the faith of a mustard seed, you can move any mountain. Don't let molehills become mountains or obstacles in your way. And don't forget to drain that motherfucking swamp someday. With that being said, I hope you like, comment, subscribe, all that other good shit too. And if you don't like it, I don't care. I really don't. I've gotten everything I needed off my chest today. I don't have any more to say. I'm my own person. I'm my own man. I want you to be your own people, your own man, your own woman, your own whatever you are. But at the same time, I want people to stay in their own damn lane and leave their own freaking neighbors alone and not tell everybody else how to live. And with that being said, I'm gone.